Hello.
Hi, guys, and welcome back to the Just Okay podcast. I am Britney Ledesma, and this is my co-host.
I'm McKenna Jarrell.
Wow, that was too official.
Hello. I know. It's like a class project.
I know. Oh, my God. Hey, guys, today we're going to talk about fluoride. I once gave a presentation about fluoride in my community. Okay, so in high school, I took dual credit classes. It was like the local community college, and they would have their professors come to the high school for those classes. And I took communications, and I gave the worst speech about fluoride. She gave me a C, which was so like kind of her, because I could not do public speaking. I was shaking and nervous. I also didn't know what I was talking about, so I wasn't.
Your angle?
Not me sounding Republican. Fluoride's bad.
This is what I hear.
Angle was that fluoride was bad. It's really not. Apparently, you could have too much fluoride, but I don't think we're having too much fluoride. I feel like a lot of Republicans probably think fluoride makes people gay, and that's okay. Fluoride makes you gay, so be it. Fluoride makes you gay. You weren't that straight to start with, sir. Mm-hmm. It's for the weak.
There's lots of things that make you gay nowadays. Vaping.
Apparently microplastics, that's a big one. Mm-hmm. My friend's mom, who's a doctor, said something really concerning about how she doesn't have microplastics at her home, so her son isn't going to be gay. And I was like, that is a crazy stance.
It's a long science experiment.
I know, right? It's also you can't ever know if maybe they were gay to begin with, or right. What turned them gay.
Yeah. I think that I was just talking to somebody about how there seems to be more gay people in California. And it might just be the political climate of California, but I was like, it's got to be in the water because everyone's smaller.
I remember one of my first memories of going to California. Well, I went to California a lot as a kid, but one of my most distinct memories was on Rodeo Drive. And my dad is very progressive now. My mom she's very LGBTQ friendly now, but back then she there's someone asking to sign a petition for gay marriage, and my mom was like, no thank you. And the lady was like, what if your kids were gay? And she's like, they're not. And then two of her kids, one of her kids is non-binary and the other is bisexual.
They're not.
So essentially straight. I know. Not the clapback. They're not.
They're absolutely so straight. Look at them.
Yeah, look at these straight kids.
My kid's so straight.
He has a tech deck on him doing loop-de-loops.
She's in a fairy costume. Does she look gay to you?
Does this bitch look gay? If this bitch is gay,
this bitch is
then
gay,
why did she suck
now.
a dick as a binky? What?
Suck a binky dick. I saw people are tying balloons to their toddlers' pacifiers to have farewell parties to get them to stop sucking on the binky.
Oh, I thought you meant because the toddler died. And it was farewell to the dead toddler. It was just a balloon with a binky.
Yeah, how many toddlers are dying for this to be
so it's a binky that's going on a balloon and they're saying goodbye to it.
Yeah, they're having
that
the
must be bad for the environment.
I know, just a bunch of pollution. Oh my God, my senior year of high school, they did a lantern ceremony at the beach, and I didn't go to it because I was I think I was working or something. And they set off lanterns on the beach and that were powered by fire, and they caught someone's house on fire.
Oh my God. Yeah. And that's when the California wildfires first started.
That's where they all began, Lisa and Miguel.
Yeah, and it's because y'all are gay, right? Because it's because California's gay that they're on fire because they're burning in hell.
God is punishing California.
Because God is punishing.
By making everybody short.
Everybody's short and gay, and now immigrants.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Short gay immigrants.
Yeah.
God bless Texas.
God bless Texas. You know what's it is crazy because if they start detaining people in Texas more often, it is there's such a big Hispanic population over here that's just gonna be a real guessing game. I don't know. It's gonna be recite the alphabet.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
It's A, B, C. Fuck. Can you recite the alphabet backwards, man? Z.
Z, E.
Z, E.
You're coming with us downtown.
Yeah, sorry. We gotta lock you up, ma'am, because you do not deserve a good life because you are brown.
I'm I've been detained once. Have you ever been arrested?
Yes, but I was drugged and assaulted then arrested for it.
Sorry I asked.
I always feel weird just saying yes, and because then I feel like I'm a poser. But I used to think I would do so good in jail. Like, I used to joke about it, and then I was just crying and bawling out in the holding cell.
Yeah, I think you'd do well in prison. You'd be popular.
Yeah, you'd be like the whole day pass around. You'd be popular. Okay.
I think I would love it. Like, after a while, I would be really sad
I think
at first.
if they had like a good arts and crafts situation, I would be really
Yes.
set. But they probably wouldn't let you have string and stuff.
Oh, that's fair.
Maybe that
have to earn
string
your
is just because of suicidal people, but it's like, well, how can you use string as a weapon?
Yeah, we'd be in jail, like, volunteering to make license plates.
Oh my God, that would be so much fun. I'd be making such like
skill.
cunt ones, you know?
Yeah.
I'd be like, guys, I'm using up all the pink.
Yeah, they order their dog's name. You just make them all say cunt.
Oh, that would be incredible. I think I would do well with like the routine. I think like I would be mentally in shambles, but also mentally I would be like in a really good routine type setting. Yeah. But I when I was in the holding cell, they brought I was vegan at the time, and so it was like one of my mental illness stunts in college. Well, I was very mentally ill in college, obviously, but I was vegan because of like the Kourtney Kardashian didn't have dairy, and I was like, she's skinny, so why don't go vegan? Because I have an eating disorder, and not because I love animals. I couldn't have given a fuck about the animals, but they came by and were like, hey, we're giving everyone breakfast, and no, I think it was lunch at this time, because they brought by food, and I was like, oh, I'm vegan. And they were like, this, okay. And they were like, here's your mediocre chicken nuggets. And I was like, this place.
Like, they didn't did you eat the chicken nuggets?
No, I was really, I was very performative. I was like, also not like I literally, like, I would eat other food. I was just...
Yeah. You're like, I'm vegan. I'll die in here skinny.
I went through a big phase where I really thought, like, I knew I was annoying for having the eating issues and being like, guys, yeah, I can't have dairy, or yeah, I actually don't eat any animal products. And I like almost tricked myself into thinking that other people enjoyed having a friend like that. Mm-hmm. When absolutely no one enjoys having a friend like that. Like I think by the end of it,
dietarily restricted.
Yeah. And then they're like, well, we're going to restrict our time with you, you know?
Yeah.
Because you're restricting our food options. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was vegan for a hot minute, but like a hot minute. I was like, I'm going to buy vegan groceries. And then I went to work and had like cilantro lime rice and was like, well, I need a side of chicken if I'm going to eat this. And yeah, so I would like grocery shop kind of vegan and then not eat my groceries and eat Mexican food.
Yeah, because if you want to be like a healthy vegan, you have to make a lot of it yourself. Mm-hmm. And I mean, really, who wants to make their own food when you could have French fries or Oreos or Takis that are vegan? Mm-hmm. Not the widest way to say Takis. Sorry, I had to put my little acente on that thing.
Better you than me.
It is so funny. I love when like a really white woman comes to like a like semi like Hispanic restaurant, like a Tex-Mex restaurant, and then she's like quesadillas, and I'm like, okay, you put your pussy in that AP Spanish class.
Yeah. I'll just get a chile reno.
I know. Whenever they roll the R, I'm like, okay, okay, bitch, I see what's up. You want the suizas. But I don't know. I do love Mexican food, but I never try to pronounce it right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like to do a Spanish accent. I like I have a monotone voice in English and in Spanish. Mm-hmm. Because I just don't know if I feel that alive. I feel like to put effort into it, you have to be happy.
I want a better voice. I really like, I don't know how to do it, but like, okay, like if I do an Australian accent like this, I feel like hotter. Like I feel like this bitch is like cool and fun and hot, and then I talk and I would just sound like I don't know, I don't sound right. It don't sound right. I don't know how to like sound. I don't know how to like emulate the cool girl vibe with my regular voice.
Yeah, I feel like I've really been it sucks having a vocal fry and like a monotone voice because people almost think that you're doing it on purpose, and I'm not. This is unfortunately the cross I have to bear and the lot I've been given in life. And I know God gives battles to his strongest soldiers, but I am tired of people saying, wow, that's so nasally. I know.
Yeah, I don't know how to fix it, but I think I'm just gonna lean in.
Maybe I could just like try and like sound alive. This just takes so much more effort to like physically.
Also having weed liqueur.
I know. I did drink weed. Isn't that so weird to say? I did do a double of weed. I love drinking weed.
Sips of weed.
We had this Ocho Verde. Not me pulling out
Ocho Verde.
Ocho Verdes. I think it's Verdes. Oh, not Verde. I don't know which one it is. By Eighth Wonder Aid. They don't sponsor me, but they should give us free weed liquor and restrain.
Also return. Dyson Airwrap.
Yes, and Dyson Air. Oh, I will say I love the Dyson customer service. Like, so I bought an Airwrap in 2020 because I was stupid, and I got one of the like stimulus checks, and I was working at the time doing Uber Eats, so I was still making money, and I bought myself a Dyson Airwrap for $600. And wow, I didn't even use it for years till I moved to New York. That's when I really got into using it, and I used it to its full extent. It fucking gave up on me 1 month before my warranty expired.
Damn.
And they replaced it. First of all, talking to the customer service, incredible, because you can just message them, and it's real people, and they're really nice. Like I bet they're also very nice, not just because everything's so expensive, but because probably majority of the people messaging are like 40-year-old women. You know, and they really need someone to talk to because they were so nice. I honestly at one point was like, do you want to come over? He just kept saying, my pleasure. How are you doing? I'm just trying to make things easier for you.
Yeah, you're like you're saying all the right things.
I'm
right
like,
now.
Ooh, bend me over on an island, daddy.
Adobe has great customer service too.
Oh, that makes sense.
I scam them once in a while, every few months. I'm like, I think I overspent on this package. And they're like, we're going to give you a month free just because we value you as a customer. And I'm like, thanks.
I do love being valued as a customer because granted, people, you know, businesses would be nothing without us. But, you know, I mean, American Airlines left me stranded and with no hotel voucher.
Airlines have the worst, but they probably are the ones that are getting like yelled at the most.
Yeah, I will say actually I forget if it was Spectrum, because Spectrum also don't like their customer service. Spectrum and American Airlines, I've gotten into it and I went full Karen at one point, but it was American because I was extremely frustrated. But like I was stranded in Charlotte. They gave me a hotel voucher and it was maybe 2 a.m. I had a freak out. It's on the channel actually. But they gave me a hotel voucher and every hotel they set me up with ended up saying, yeah, we can't take you. We're actually full. And so then I was stranded at like, I think 4 a.m. at this point because I was going from hotel to hotel, just being like, where the fuck am I going to stay?
Yeah.
In this random ass layover city.
How long was your layover?
It was only supposed to be like an hour and then they canceled my flight.
Oh, that sucks.
They kept delaying
So
and delaying
overnight.
and delaying. And so then I stayed at a random hotel because they said every hotel in the city was booked up. And then I finally found one that still had room. But I was on phone with customer service because the guy was being really unhelpful. And I said, can you just hang up? Can you just hang up and put me to the survey? I was like, I want to take the survey and I want to take it now.
Send me to your survey.
And I was like, I know I know you're going to be fine and still have job security, but let me feel heard.
I've straight up slept on the floor at the airport before because I had like a 5-hour, 6-hour layover. And I was like, I'm just going to sleep here.
I should have. They had sleeping pods in that airport,
that's
but they
kinda
were all
nice.
booked up. I was so frustrated. But it makes sense that they had them because apparently American Airlines will strand you in Charlotte.
Yeah. It'd be nice to have like a couch here and there
Yeah.
at the airport.
I don't know, though. I don't know.
Yeah, actually, they'd probably be nasty.
Bed bugs.
Yeah,
That's my biggest fear.
Yeah, you're right.
I've never gotten them. In New York, I never got bed bugs. I fucking feel great about that. They give me the creeps. One of my biggest fear, I don't want to have to get rid of everything. I feel like it's like kind of like getting a fire. You have to rebuild. Obviously not as bad, but still.
We had lice as kids. Like someone in the family got lice and then just kept passing it to like, because I have 3 siblings, so all 4 of us would like get it on and off.
Oh my God.
I think only my dad didn't get it, but that was a nightmare.
That sounds horrible.
That was a horrible nightmare. Like I think about that anytime I have baby fever and I go,
yeah, lice. You
dealing
forget
with your
about
children's lice.
Yeah, my siblings and I had lice a couple times. One time I got lice. It turns out the friend I had a sleepover with the day before got lice. I get home Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, I forget which one. But my mom decides to cut my hair. Then she checks for lice after cutting my hair. It turns out I didn't have any lice. So
okay, that's kind of nice.
It was the worst haircut I've ever had. I do think anytime I get a bad haircut, it really does break me down to be a shell of who I am.
Oh, yeah.
And then I have to really face the question, who the fuck am I?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I had one of the, over 2020, I had one of the worst haircuts I've ever had. I wanted like an A-line, like long bob. And then my friend helped me cut it, and it was like long. I'll show you a picture of it. It's horrifying. It was like that in the back, like literally like so short. So I had to like cut it to be as short as like the shortest part, and it was like to my shoulders. And when I tell you I wanted to KMS, and then I was like, they're gonna find me and be like, oh, blunt ends.
I don't.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't.
It's yeah. A bad haircut will really do something to you.
Yeah, I think that's why I don't cut my hair often. And that's why I cut it myself, because I've put it in the hands of too many people who have done me wrong. And if I do myself wrong, that's fine. But if someone else does me wrong after I pay them, tip them, and trust them, et tu, Brute, you know?
Yeah. Oh, I cried one time at a Floyd's because she gave me Betty Page bangs. And like they were so thick, and like it was just not my personality. And I literally was sitting there. She like turned me around, and I was like holding back tears. And she was like, do you like it? And I was like, just trying to like not be rude, but also there was like nothing she couldn't have fixed it. You know what I mean?
Hairstylists sometimes treat it like they're artists. And like the thing is, it is an art, but you also are like, we're having to wear it. You don't have to look at it every day.
If you were a hairstylist, would you fuck people's shit up on purpose if they were rude to you?
I think some people do. For sure. Because I think some people are like, I'm willing to take the bad review. They were a cunt.
Yeah, I don't think I'm above it. One time there was this guy being super rude at the bar I worked at, and I put on his, he ordered sliders with a side of fries, and I wrote on the ticket, easy fries. And then they like called me up to the kitchen, and they're like, what do you mean easy fries? I'm like, he just wants a little bit of fries. And then he got his plate, and there's like a laughably small amount of fries. And he was like, excuse me, these fries are cold. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry about that. And I brought the plate back up to the kitchen, and I was like, he said they're cold. And then the kitchen's like, this fucking asshole only wants a few fries, but he wants them hot. And then they were mad at him, and then they made him hot fries, but they put even less because they were like, fuck this guy.
That's so funny.
And I didn't tell them that he didn't actually want an easy amount of fries, but it was so funny to me. They come back, and I'm like, these should be hot, and there's even less, and he's like just so mad. But he was so rude to me. Yeah. I don't even remember what he did wrong.
Being a server, just like working in customer service in any way, but especially just when people are hungry, you see the worst sides of people.
Yeah. That's why that's why airlines have the worst customer service people, because they're dealing with like stressed out. You know, like if you're dealing with Dyson's customer service, it's like bitches who vacuum and have Dyson Airwraps. You know, they're probably so nice.
Yeah, I know.
They love their life. They're domesticated.
Or they're like sad, horny old women, you know, that just need someone to listen to them.
Yeah, I'm going to call someone about the vacuum today. And then the husband's going to work. He's like, have fun. Have a good day.
Husband's going to work. The mom's like, oh, I got big plans.
I'm going to get a rebate on the vacuum.
I'm talking to John. John's assisting me today.
I'm going to connect with my high school boyfriend on Facebook, and then get a rebate for the vacuum and get a casserole in the oven.
Yeah,
you know?
I might even get a dog to replace the child that went no contact with me. You never know.
You never know.
I do wonder, because it is interesting when like a lot of parents become empty nesters. They get dogs.
Yeah.
You know,
they just want something to take care of.
Yeah. I get that.
Sweet. My dad wants a cat really bad. And he sends me cat videos. There's like
your dad's a cat guy though.
He's never I don't think he's had a cat since he was a child, but he loves cat videos on Instagram, and he'll send me like it's like podcast clips of AI cats, and they'll be like she thinks like did you see how many times she looked in the mirror before she left the house? And then they're both laughing. My dad's like, hilarious stuff. I'm like, get a cat, Papa.
Aww. I do love seeing, there's something about like men with like little animals that I think is so cute, especially like big macho men. It like softens their soul. Like to see like a really big like buff bodybuilder guy with like a chihuahua, it's the cutest dynamic. Oh my God.
I feel like people should look like their dog a little bit.
Yeah.
Have like at least the same vibe, I like when it's soothing for my mind when a dog matches the owner. I don't know.
Does Willie match me?
Kind of. Yeah, I could see that. You guys are like
explain. Hispanic?
Yeah. No, I don't know. You guys have brown hair and like you're like small but thick. You know what I mean?
You're calling me fat. Willie's overweight, just fat. By the way. Willie is overweight.
No, he's got an ass on him is what I'm saying.
He
I just don't want to be
ass.
I don't want to be crude about it.
That's the tightest part of his body. You fucking liar. And his ass crack is so long.
No, he's very cute. He's very cute.
He is
I feel like you guys have a similar vibe.
Yeah. He's autistic and
he loves to craft.
Yeah, he loves to craft.
He's good at comedy.
One of the craziest things about him, one of the craziest things about that little fucker is when he was a puppy, he had a bunch of like stuffed animals, but all he did was decapitate the heads and then play with the heads. Like he has 3 decapitated heads in his bed right now.
Oh my God. Oh, that's like a primal thing. They want to break the necks.
Yeah. Or is he a Norman Bates?
He could be.
I think he also has a fascination with serial killers, another thing in common. But the sneak peek. The behind the scenes scoop is that he is a serial killer. Like he has to be a dog or else he'd be. I think a lot of dogs, if they were people, they would be sexual predators.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Just going up to people and sniffing their ass.
I know doesn't make. I kind of like to think that dogs were sexual predators in a past life.
Oh my God.
And they're being reincarnated as dogs to have the best of them come out.
No, I've heard those people come back as flies. Which is like
that.
What they would want, to be able to land on people as they please.
And just like
sick.
Behind. They can like get a good look from anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, why is there a fly up my skirt? Oh, because it was a fucking pervert that got executed with lethal injection, as if they would actually lethally inject.
Just land on you and fly around your room. And that's like a pervert's dream, actually.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of sick. Yeah, that's an ancient Tibetan thing. People who did really bad things, they'd come back as flies. Which is like, that makes me hate flies even more. If flies buzzing around your room and you're like, okay, pervert.
I know. It's like, I'm changing. Oh my God.
Oh, sicko.
Oh, I'm all wet. This fly is looking at me. I'm going to scream every time I see a fly. I'm going to scream rape every time I see a fly.
Rapist. Oh my God, there's a rapist in my room. Yeah, I wouldn't want to. What would you want to come back as if you could pick?
Ooh, that's tough. I used to think a dog, but I actually think dogs apparently have really high rates of depression because sometimes they just sit around all day.
Oh,
I know. It makes me
really
like
a
sad.
wild dog.
No, I don't know. I don't want to come back as anything. I want it to be one time. I want it to be one time.
Yeah, you just want to.
Anything sounds awful.
They're like, what do you want to come back as? You're like, I'm actually good.
Yeah, I'm like, I feel like whenever
I learned the lessons.
Yeah, whenever I live this life and I'm done, let it be. Don't bring me back. Let me fucking rest in peace. Don't.
Imagine if you had to like live each of your family members' lives.
Oh, I would hate that.
Like you die and then you come back as like your brother.
No, thank you. Oh my God. Imagine dying and some like little bitch like conjures you up on a Ouija board.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, now I'm just at some 12-year-old's birthday party.
Yeah, imagine being hungover in heaven and you have to go scare some kids.
Of course they're going to creep you out after. Of course they're going to wreak havoc on your life after because you're fucking annoying someone that's asleep.
Have you done a Ouija board?
No, I will never do one.
I've never touched one.
I'm too Hispanic for that.
Yeah, that's like where my woo-woo line is. It's like, I'm not that woo-woo. I won't touch a Ouija board.
No, I remember hearing about those, and one of my friends asked me to do them in like 6th grade, and I was like, I'm good. I literally never want to do it. I heard creepy stories from my mom about it. My dad's super like really old school Hispanic, afraid of any weird magic stuff.
Yeah.
And then she told me, I don't know, I think like 3 months later, that she had to throw it out because it kept shaking in the closet.
Oh yeah. I don't like that at all.
No, and I was like, I believe that. Also, like, why is Hasbro making that?
Mm-hmm.
I was trying. I had really bad anxiety, and so I was like freaked out by anything Hasbro. I think like my OCD for a little bit when I was a kid, I like went through like a whole thing with being afraid of like the Ouija board, and so then I was afraid of all of Hasbro. Like I would not walk past the Ouija board at Target. I would go across and around the other aisle. Like it creeped me out. I was like, Hasbro must be evil.
Well, yeah, if they're making Ouija boards, it's like they're up to no good.
It is a corporation. Which
Whose
is
idea?
Evil.
Whose idea? It's like how it's like how Clorox owns Burt's Bees. Why is that a thing? You know what I mean? Yeah, Clorox owns Burt's Bees. You know, so it's like trying to get a little natural. Mm-hmm. I think so.
Apparently, Windex tests on dogs.
Oh, sad.
I know.
Oh, that's really sad.
Right? I didn't realize they were still like testing it on like dogs.
Like, what kind of testing are
At
they?
least test on an animal white bitches don't care about, you know? Like,
yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I will say I take that back, because PETA is probably all white bitches and a couple of really hot black women.
I'm trying to think of an animal I wouldn't care about animal testing on.
An ant. Can you test cosmetic stuff on ants? Actually, I don't know.
Did you ever do like a magnifying glass and burn ants?
No, because I'm not a sociopath.
My cousin showed me, and like I didn't like it, but they like popped, like he like did the magnifying
like
glass
popcorn?
on them, and like popcorn. They would pop, and then he burned a hole in a roly-poly, and I was like, okay, I've seen enough.
So creepy.
You gotta stop.
Do you think light could bounce off of a bald person and start a fire like that? Like, do you think if we like maybe took a magnifying glass to a bald person, I think we might give them cancer. Actually,
yeah,
if we
do that, you'll burn their head.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna give them melanoma on accident.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, you can burn stuff though with a magnifying. Like you can start a fire on a paper.
I'm good.
I always am surprised that mirrors aren't starting more fires.
I was thinking about that earlier today because I had a mirror laying on this chair and light was bouncing off of it, and I was like, do disco balls cause fires?
Yeah, like I don't know.
Is that why disco's dead? Because it literally burned the house down with the reflective mirror tiles, and sun hit it, and then it started a fire, and now you can't ever have a disco again, and that's why it was illegal in Footloose.
That's why grunge started. Everyone was all burnt.
They burnt to a crisp. They're like,
our clothes already has holes in it because those disco balls started all the fires.
Yeah,
and now we're gonna scream. And that's the rock history segment of this.
Okay, wait, rock history? I don't know much history about rock, but I love rocks.
Igneous and stone and whatnot.
Yeah, I love rocks. I love crystals. I don't believe they have powers unless you're using it with like a slingshot to protect yourself. But like, I think they look so cool. Like sometimes I like to pretend I believe, but I don't genuinely think carrying around a rock does anything.
Yeah.
Like I just like having rocks.
Yeah, I think they're pretty. I like when people give me rocks and say this is going to keep demons out of your life.
I'm like, that's
and I'll
nice.
go, thank you.
Yeah, like
I'll put it by the front door. Sure.
You know why I know they don't work? Because I got my sibling an amethyst. Apparently it was good for sobriety, and then they relapsed and did heroin again for like 5 years.
Closed.
So sorry, looks
Case
like it doesn't work. Okay.
Yeah, hypothesis tested.
So I was getting my blood taken the other day, and the lady was watching Sing 2, and she was singing along to it.
Oh no, that would piss me off.
What bugged me about it wasn't the fact that any of that was happening. It was the fact that when she stuck first of all, she went in with a big needle. No matter what, go in with a small needle. I feel like it's just kind to everyone involved. Goes in with a big needle, could not get it in the vein, and then and was like, oh, your vein's dancing. I was like, well, maybe that's because you're dancing, you know? Like maybe that's because you're singing right now. And I was so nice about it because I'm terrified of confrontation. I was like, it's totally fine. And while I'm like literally like trying to like breathe. And then she was like, let me know when it hurts. I was like, it's been hurting.
Oh, hell no.
And then she brought out the small needle and it was fine. But I was like, she was telling me about how she's the only one that does blood there. And I was like, oh, great. So I am stuck with you.
Yeah. They got to get someone else in there. This bitch is singing Sing 2.
I know.
We can't.
Also, like, deep cut. I've never seen it.
Yeah, the way she knows Sing 2 is crazy.
Yeah.
She's got to have children, but that's wild. I pass out when I get blood drawn. I have like a weak vagus nerve and I will pass out. I have to tell them that I have to like lay down while they do it because I'll just like go black.
I've never passed out while getting my blood drawn, but I almost have. And then I started doing this thing a few years ago where when I get my blood taken, I like to force myself to look at the blood being taken to mentally strengthen myself. That's horrifying.
Like, you're like, that's
so
me.
Much
that's me right there.
Now.
That's like when you smash a mosquito and it's all bloody and you're like, that's my blood.
Yeah,
I'm taking this back.
I'm pushing myself to my limits. I've always kind of wanted to pass out. And it's like every pretty bitch I knew growing up passed out.
Yeah, that's true. That was like a hot thing.
It was a hot girl thing in like 3rd grade.
Yeah, the hot girls are like, yeah, I get so dizzy when I stand up. And I'm like, me too.
I know. I'm feeling so
me
woozy.
too.
Oh my God. It
I've
was
never
like, why
dizzy.
does every like girl that was like so cool or like hot had like one weird medical condition, and I always wanted something. I could never even break a bone.
The hot girls are always
like,
anemic.
Oh God, I'm just gifted with health. And now as an adult, I'm like so appreciative of it. But like as a kid, I was like such a pick me.
Yeah, I want to be anemic.
I know. I was anemic for a little bit. I'm not anymore.
Yeah, as a kid, you want all the things you like want. Like I wanted braces. I remember seeing like. Yeah, seeing like I saw my older sister's friend like drinking a smoothie with like braces, and it was just, she's like, oh my God, like the smoothie's making my braces cold. And I was like, that's so cool. That's so sick.
I was like, that's so sick. You get to pick your own color bands too.
Yeah. My friend had like scoliosis, and I was like, that's so cool. Like, like I thought it was cool when they got taken out of PE because they had scoliosis.
It was crazy. My ex girlfriend actually had scoliosis, and she was not curvy at all.
Was she a little crooked?
No, she got it all dealt with. Yeah.
It'd be fun to like get you. I think it was cool because you got to like gain height. They like fixed your spine because you're young enough, and then you're like an inch or two taller after.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
I like that aspect.
It'd be cool to get taken out of 8th grade, and they're like, we're gonna give you 2 inches of height.
I remember them doing those tests where you'd have to like go over, like bend over.
Oh yeah, I don't think I could do the arms, like grabbing behind the back anymore. You know what I mean?
Oh, I forgot that was part of it.
Yeah, the fitness test.
Yeah,
the, like 5th grade fitness test. The
presidential fitness test, or
yeah.
They just reinstated the presidential fitness test because Donald Trump wanted them to do it, and it's like crazy because I don't think he could run a mile, and I think it's 15 minutes. So.
To be fair, I don't think I could either, but he definitely can.
Oh, I could do it. I could do it in 15 minutes, but I'm just like, why are you reinstating something you physically can't do, sir?
Yeah.
Good sir.
He's like, that'll be good for them.
Yeah.
That'll be real good for them.
We're making America less fat, even though I'm a huge.
Bring back Michelle Obama.
Oh my God.
Telling us to eat an apple.
Oh yeah. She really fucked up school lunches for me, honestly. And I loved the Obamas, love Michelle.
Yeah, I didn't buy lunch enough to be affected.
I will say, as hard as she worked, like, how much does it suck to be Michelle Obama working to beat childhood obesity? And then all of a sudden, 2016, Pokemon Go comes along and finally gets fat kids
people
off
out there.
their fat asses.
Yeah.
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 They did more in like a month because unless you're like still into it, cool. Every few years I get really back into it. I was really into Pokemon Go.
Yeah, no one wants to collect them all when they're apples. You know what I mean? Cute little no, not monsters. Aliens? What are Pokemon?
They're Pokemon. You
They're
dumb
just
fucking bitch. I don't even know why I'm doing
little
a
monsters
podcast with you.
There's no, but okay, yeah, you're right. They're just Pokemon.
They're just little like animals. Like if you think, I think they're literally like animals. They're just like monster animals, kind of. I don't know. I love Pokemon.
Oh my god! One time I was in a jacuzzi full of people that were all super into Pokemon, and we started playing a drinking game where like you had to like everybody went around the circle and had to name Pokemons until it like you couldn't do it anymore. And I got out like one of the first rounds. I was like, I had like Squirtle on the mind. I was like, I'm going to say Squirtle. The guy before me says Squirtle, and then I hesitate. And like no one had even said Pikachu yet. Like it wasn't like I was totally out, but I just like hesitated. And they truly don't respect me anymore to this day. Those people, they were all like, get out of the jacuzzi.
Okay, let's go back and forth.
I don't think I can name more than I like Charizard, Pikachu. That's about where I never
Charmander, Bulbasaur.
I'll just start making shit up at some point.
Yeah.
How many do you think you can name? Like,
I think I could name, I don't know if I could name 10, honestly. Let me think.
You want to try? We're going to play how many Pokemon can Brittany name?
Well, now I'm forgetting the names.
It's hard, right?
I'm stoned.
When there's pressure.
Okay.
We can cut this part out. It's okay.
No.
No one has to know.
Eevee.
Mm-hmm.
Bulbasaur. Charmander. Charizard. Squirtle.
It's hard, right? Maybe it's
Pikachu.
not hard.
Is it Mew Mew?
Sure. You know what? I'm going to say it counts. You could literally make up words right now and I'd go, you're killing it.
Blanking, and that's a shitty thing because I actually, Jigglypuff.
Alphazard, Swarmander,
Cooch, Booch,
Tallahassee, Couch Potato. We got Microphenopolis.
Carpet Muncher.
Carpet Muncher. How could I forget?
I think I only named 8, but I couldn't. I'm so frustrated with myself.
We'll study up for next
I know. Time. God, next time I'll get them.
It's hard, but it like the pressure was on, and then everybody looked at me, and I was like,
I get it.
And then they were like, get out!
Yeah, you fucking loser.
And then all weekend they're like, oh, that's the bitch who can't name Pokemon. And I was like, I'm sorry. I was reading the Boxcar Kids, okay?
Sorry, I read.
I was a little weird kid.
Sorry, I'm white.
I was a freak. I was playing Sims. You know?
I loved Sims. I loved making them I loved making them live out my worst fantasies. And I think I did one that was like all the cast of Twilight. And
I love that.
and then I had Bella get pregnant with everyone.
That's awesome. My little sister made my friend group in a Sims house, and then she would make them hook up with each other. And then I would like my friends would spend the night, and I would find like my friend Cassie in like the room with Sims with my little sister, and she'd just like be making out with her crush, and she's like, "Hi, good morning."
Oh, I love
that. But yeah, it was kind of sweet. It was so funny seeing like who she added, and then she would like make their hobbies kind of like my friends' hobbies. It was
I miss computer games. It was such a fun time. I know they still have Sims, but too busy crocheting. I'm trying to cut down my screen time, so I started crocheting. A new craft alert. Okay.
I got into Sims free play on my phone in like 2020, and that was a nightmare. I was like I hadn't brushed my teeth yet in the morning, and like my Sims were harvesting their first round of bell peppers.
No, I did do Sims free play for a little bit. It was really fun. I also did the shitty little Kim Kardashian game for a while. I've spent honestly an embarrassing amount of money on iPhone games in my life, not like all at once.
You can call Apple and tell them that your baby did it, and they'll reverse it.
You know that from personal experience.
My friend did it because she was like playing Candy Crush, and she told them that her baby spent money on Candy Crush, and she was like, I mean, I feel like having the baby is what made me do it, so I didn't feel like I was lying, you know. But yeah, it's proven to work.
Oh wow.
I love scamming a
That's a fun
customer
life
service
hack.
number though.
Yeah, well, Apple's got all the money. I will say my dad should have called them because when I was a kid, I bought so many episodes of TV shows. And like, I'm like, we don't even use.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a friend who had like an iTunes library that was like full of songs she purchased. And I was like, this is awesome.
I have so many episodes of the Amanda Show. I got Sweet Life on deck.
That's kind of cool. You still have them?
Yeah.
Kind of love that.
Yeah, I do. I got Sweet Life on deck. I got all that on there. Like a lot of random deep cuts.
Yeah.
now.
I loved all that.
Right?
That's a good collection. I think, yeah. I had
Little did we
LimeWire
know.
for a little bit where you'd like illegally download. We were like pirating music, but I had horrible music taste because I was a 7th grader.
I was watching, it was back when Hulu was free, and I would watch Secret Life of the American Teenager
Oh, I watched that show too.
on my bunk bed secretly without anyone knowing because I wasn't allowed to watch it because it was about an underage
Yeah, because she's a teen who's pregnant.
getting pregnant, even though it is also the worst writing and the worst acting of all time. I loved
that
it.
mom is the like 16 Candles. What else was that? Molly Ringworm.
Yeah, the
I
Breakfast.
said we're Ringworm.
Club.
Molly Ringworm.
Oh my God. What a fun name. She was probably called that as a kid.
Yeah.
That can't be the first time unless you're a
Ew,
genius.
Molly Ringworm. Yeah. Do you remember when kids would like touch a kid that they didn't like and then be like, ew, I got Sean on my arm, and they like wipe it? That's so fucked up. That's so cruel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Should we talk about all the soup we've been making?
Oh, we've been really into soup these days. Soup has been everything because I didn't realize how easy it was to make soup till she started doing it. Well, I've made soup before. It's not like I've never made soup in my life. But she started making soup. Now all I make is soup because she's a trendsetter and I'm just a copycat.
No, it's like I feel like it keeps people alive. You know what I mean? Like old people who eat soup live forever.
That's true. That's true. And it also gets in so many veggies, and that's my main thing. I'm trying to eat cleaner and eat whole foods. You know what I'm saying, dog?
Yeah, there's something about it. It makes me like want to be more domesticated when I have like a soup on the pot. You know what I mean? Like, does that make sense? Like
it's
being
if only there was a man to hit me right now.
yeah. Like, but I'm like being intentionally pregnant and eating like a comforting soup and not going to work. Doesn't that sound nice?
No. That sounds like actually like that is my version of hell.
Maybe.
My version, you're pregnant, so you can't even enjoy a glass of wine or weed with it. No, I want my soup with weed. No, not me being.
Yeah, that's true. I guess eating soup high and eating soup pregnant probably.
Eating
soup high is probably better.
What, you're gonna throw up after?
Yeah.
Incredible. Can't wait for the acid reflux after the soup.
Yeah, eating soup pregnant, you're like uncomfortably full. Your belly feels hot.
My sister's pregnant right now, and she has gestational diabetes, and it is.
Oh no!
She's gonna be fine.
Do you get diabetes when you're pregnant? That's what that is.
That's what it is. So you just have it while pregnant.
Oh, I'd be so pissed.
Right? Because this is like that sounds like the worst. Because like the only reason I could understand someone getting pregnant, sure, people want to procreate. I don't really care about that. For me, the idea of getting pregnant is, you can eat whatever you want, and then to lose that completely, it's like, why are you even pregnant? You know, just.
Yeah, but I'm also like,
staircase.
I love like a gas station, not gas station. Oh my God, like a HEB sushi, grocery store sushi. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah. And like, there's things like
you
that.
can't eat
There's like
sushi.
random things that you're not supposed to eat.
Your feet grow, your nose can grow too. No, thank you. My nose is big enough.
Like, not
I like my
feet?
size 6.5 feet. They're petite.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, you know how there's pregnant women that are like, they have like their regular body and then just like a baby bump and they kind of stay skinny.
My sister's that.
I would not be that.
No,
like I will become obese and pregnant.
I was called big boned my whole life. The moment I get pregnant, if Lord willing, never, the moment, and I pray on God's green earth that this never happens, if I were to ever hypothetically get pregnant, I would be fucking huge because I could already make myself look full on pregnant, huge. Like,
I kind of stay in the second trimester year round.
Yeah,
body
like,
wise.
I would like to say I'm constantly bloated, or is it just, a layer of love?
Yeah.
And
it's a layer of love,
which is a nice way to say fat, and that's fine. But like, I came out to myself as a size medium forever ago, and so like, it's just one of those things where I don't want to. It would be rough.
Oh, it was like so
like the
freeing.
Vanessa. Not actually, you know, there are cute pregnant people, and then I feel. Vanessa Hudgens, they took a horrible photo of her. The paparazzi did, and she looks rough. But I'm sure she looks beautiful in other moments. But that picture of her would be me if I were to be lucky.
I want to see this. I have yeah, I've seen some people who like their face totally changes, and I just have a feeling that would be me. But I don't know. I've always pictured myself being like a grandmother that has like. That's not like super, just has like big old bosoms and is like an old lady, you know, like has like all my grandkids on my tit. Like I'm a dog with a litter of babies. Okay. And like I want to be like a mammy.
Oh my God. Yeah. If I were to be lucky.
The Michelin Man.
Sure I'd be a lot bigger than this. Like also, how much does that suck to be like someone who's like in the spotlight and then it's like, oh, here's you not looking or probably feeling great. And
has she had her baby?
Photos. Yeah, I think so.
Because I was like, that's about to pop.
Yeah,
pregnant person. Yeah. That's like you're due any second now. And then people have their kids and then they still look pregnant after. You know,
I know
it like takes some time to go away.
How much TikTok shows me videos of women that are postpartum. It honestly, if my biggest complaint, if there's any reason to ban TikTok, it would be because of the postpartum stuff they show me. The more I learn about it, the more I'm good on just never experiencing
There's a lot that can happen.
Well, one, you're just like got that loose skin after and it's like empty. Like a woman was standing up straight with it and then it just falls inside of her.
Yeah.
No,
like
thank
goes
you.
Concave.
No, thank you. Also 92% of women rip their taint. I'm good.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm planning on it. Most people like, or I don't know if it's most, it might be like, it's like a significant number of women shit when they give birth. Like while they're giving birth.
So does that mean it might also feel good?
That would also for sure be me. Some women come and it's like a spiritual experience. I think that we're probably supposed to. You know what I mean? It's like if that happens to some women, it probably helps.
Great. I'm just meeting my son for the first time and I'm coming in front of him. I'd be embarrassed. How would I live that down?
Yeah.
Or is that so powerful?
I don't want to
awesome. No, that sounds awful. You're gonna come in front of like multiple nurses, a doctor, your
a video
newborn
camera,
baby son, your maybe the husband if you're so lucky.
Oh, I'll come in front of the whole family. You know, get my aunts and uncles in here. So someone hand me my magic wand. I'm crowning.
You need more religious shame. I was like Googling last night, why is cunt like considered such a bad cuss word? Because it is like just another word. It's the most vulgar word for vagina, and I don't really get why. But Google was like going on its like little AI thing and like showing different options, and then it was like, well, part of it is just the fact that Christians demonized women's sexuality.
Oh, interesting.
And I was like, that makes sense, but like
yeah, but then why didn't Australia get the memo?
Yeah,
because they're all criminals.
Yeah,
they're all descendants.
It's like
of
just like
criminals.
just white Christians that live in the United States demonized it. Meanwhile, in like the Europe, it's totally
that's so crazy. So they're like, cunt is horrible. It still feels like kind of like a dirty word.
Yeah. The thing is, you can be cunt, you can be giving cunt, you can be cunt, but you can also still be a cunt in the most vulgar sense of the word vagina.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like there's different, I don't know. I think women try to make it their N-word. And like use it to re-empower themselves.
I have a Swedish friend, and one time I said, fuck you. Like I think I walked in and she's like, oh, you look rough. We were coworkers. And like at the beginning of the shift, I was like, fuck you. And it was like totally loving, like in like a loving, lighthearted way. And she was so mad at me. And then like shunned me like a Jehovah's Witness for the whole shift. Like would not talk to me. And we were like best friends. And I was like, what happened? She's like, you said fuck you to me. And I was like, what do you when? And she's like, I walked in and I said, you look rough, and you said fuck you. And I was like, yeah, fuck you. Like, what do you mean? And she's like, that's not something we throw around in Sweden. And I was like, damn. She's like, I didn't even realize, like, I never even thought it could be like a casual thing thrown around. But it's just like a cultural difference. I don't know.
There's cultural differences. That's why Amanda Knox, part of the reason why she was a prime suspect in her roommate's murder is because of the way that they said see you later means like just whenever.
Yeah.
And in the US and in Italy, they were like, that means it was a plan and you were going to meet up with this guy.
Oh, that's
kill
wild.
Your roommate.
Damn. I still got to watch that.
Yeah.
That whole shebang.
Yeah.
I think we passed the Bechdel, fuck. The bechamel test.
I don't know what the bechamel test is.
Bechdel.
The
Bechdel test. Mm-hmm. It's like the test of if two female characters talk about anything other than a man for even one conversation in a movie, it passes. And there's a surprising amount of movies that don't pass.
Oh.
Like I saw A Star Is Born. Mm-hmm. It didn't pass the Bechdel test. I still don't know how to say that.
Oh, is that the Lady Gaga? The tell me something, girl.
Yeah.
Not me pulling out my Trisha Paytas.
Yeah.
Tell me something. I've never seen it. I don't really do musical movies. I also have a new rule, and I just realized this today after watching a video of Bradley Cooper. I don't do Bradley Cooper anymore. I don't do
Bradley Cooper.
I don't know why. He also doesn't do me, actually. Technically, he's never even heard of me. I love that him and Gigi Hadid are living their best lives together. I think it's adorable.
Are they together?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Interesting. I mean, I don't know. I in my head he's 5'6", and she's 6'2". But I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea. You know what's crazy is how many men in Hollywood that were hot that I was tricked into thinking they were taller to find out Zac Efron is like 5'7".
Is he really?
He's very short.
Everyone in Hollywood is so short, but I think they have to be. Like not have to be, but like if everybody's like 5'3", first of all, Californians, it's the gay frog water making them short.
He's 5'8".
Okay, yeah, he did seem taller than that.
An inch taller than my.
That's crazy. Yeah, everybody's so short, and I feel like imagine if Zac Efron was like 6'2" and everybody else is 5'3", and then like the camera has
High School Musical would have been way better. He would have. It makes sense why he was point guard, I guess.
I mean,
was he point guard? I don't know what he was. I just know they were little boys playing with balls.
Yeah, that whole basketball team was short as hell. All the Wildcats, I guess.
Yeah, that's why they were cats. They're tiny.
But that's an interesting couple. Oh, yeah, the Katy Perry, Justin Trudeau.
Oh my God, Miss Space couple. With Mr. Blackface.
Is she gonna become like the Queen of Canada or whatever?
Apparently, his ex-wife posted a photo of him, and so that made the news for some reason, and I got an alert on my phone. I was like, why am I getting an alert that Justin Trudeau's wife is posting a photo of him on her Instagram story after he was seen kissing Katy Perry? I don't know if that does that constitute as news for you? Because that's almost like,
yeah, anyone posting on Instagram as news is hilarious. It's we live in hell, and that's okay. But I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I would be posting that if I was the wife. You know, your husband's kissing a girl and you're like, no, everybody, we're still together.
I think it's an ex-wife.
Okay.
So I don't know what she would be trying to say. Thinking of you.
Yeah.
When he won't text you, so you have to demand attention. I don't know.
Yeah.
I wonder if they have kids.
I don't know. Curious. That's crazy though.
They all were born in blackface too.
They come out just with the makeup on.
I know, yeah, and the costume. I don't even know what his costume was. What an insane.
Yeah.
It is so crazy how many comics did blackface in the day.
Yeah, but I was going to say Katy Perry kind of did too. In that commercial where she's like super tan, and then she's got like a big braid, and she's like eating watermelon or something, has like a watermelon floaty.
Okay.
Do you remember this music video? Justin Trudeau probably saw that and he was like, she's the one.
She's the one for me.
She's so Trudeau.
She's so Trudeau for that.
It's so crazy. Am I making that up? Imagine I made that up.
Oh,
I'm like, I kind of want to find it.
I don't know. Maybe he'll go for Ariana Grande next. Miss Blackiana.
Have you seen the like the all her different races? They'll like go through.
Ariana, yes. It's truly almost all the colors of foundation L'Oreal has. So I feel like they're more inclusive now.
Okay, I don't know what's happening. There's like a shoe popping up. This is what's popping up.
Oh, for Katy Perry blackface?
Yeah, they're black leather flats with a face on them. Maybe, I don't know. This music video might not exist. I'm thinking of someone else.
Katy Perry.
What's the song?
Watermelon.
We're seeing clips of it and then people reacting to it.
I don't know if she's...
Maybe it wasn't blackface.
She looks very white.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Maybe it was like that she looks like a... I don't know. She kind of looks like a... This looks like a party city costume for one of the Kardashians, you know?
Yeah. Huh. I'll believe anything I see on the internet.
I will say, anytime I watch a TikTok that is facts, and if it's telling me anything, I take it as fact. I'll tell people everything about it, and I won't quote anything but TikTok. So I get it. That's the cross I have to bear. But I think that's just how it works nowadays.
Yeah, that's just what it is. Yeah. I would like to get off my phone.
Start crocheting.
Yeah.
You got to get into crocheting. Crocheting keeps me off my phone. I mean, I feel like you're on your phone. I'm on my phone all the time. I will be on my phone while watching TV and maybe even have my iPad open at the same time. And it's a lot. And so I started crocheting because I'm tired of being on my phone. And, you know, you can still be on your phone while you're giving a hand job. You can't be on your phone while doing crocheting. That involves two hands unless it's a black man.
You could crochet and have a dick in your mouth.
I don't want that.
Me neither.
I don't think you could, because strategically you'd have to hold it at an angle where
you'd have to be
could work
above.
Yeah, that or it. Yeah,
you can't give a hand job and crochet at the same time.
You can't give a hand job and crochet. You can't give a blow job and crochet. It's kind of a foolproof plan, but you can watch TV and crochet at the same time.
I like that.
However, I still think I'm giving myself tech neck, which I found out from TikTok. Yes, Bible. That tech neck is when you get lines right there and there. And so I'm also still getting that line.
Yeah. That's like the phone one that we're all going to have.
Yeah. Or I saw
glasses.
Oh, yeah.
That are mirrors.
Or I heard we're also all going to get like a weird bump in our head from headphones.
Oh, I could see that. That'd be fun.
Right? What fun new evolution we're gonna go
like
through.
That. Yeah. Like the hook pinky or whatever.
Oh my God. We're gonna look like freaks in like
can't beat them.
In a century, everyone's gonna look a little weirder.
Little dense. I think it's kind of cool, like, to evolve with whatever happens. But I don't know. You know what I mean?
Trying to think. I'm worried that I'm gonna get wrist cancer from my Apple Watch one day and have to have hand.
Oh my God.
We're all gonna have wrist cancer. I know, we're all gonna have hook hands one day.
Yeah, like the claw, like the phone claw. I already, like, when I'm scrolling, sometimes my thumb hurts. And I'm like, that's not good. That's really bad. Like, my thumb will be tired and I'm like, or like the way I'm holding my phone, my hand hurts. Yeah. And I'm like, I'm a young person. This shouldn't be happening to me.
It's really rough how much we got ourselves into this mess. We got the lisp.
We got ourselves into this meth and we're going to meth our way out.
Thank you guys for watching this podcast.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. We'll be back with more episodes. Do you want to plug anything?
No, I'm Mechanical Pencil on Instagram. And yeah, that's about it.
And I will be at... Where am I going? I don't think this will be posted this week. But this week I'm going to be in Phoenix. And next weekend I'm going to be... October 20-something. I'm going to be in DC opening for Christina Mariani. So if this is posted before then, get tickets.
Oh, Halloween show.
Oh yeah, and we have a Halloween show in Austin, Texas on Halloween. As I said, a Halloween show.
Yes.
On Halloween. Freaky and inappropriate comedy show live at Fallout Theater. What?
Ooh.
Oh, there's music too.
Beautiful.
Boo.
That's about what you can expect to see at the show.
Yes. Anyways, link will be in bio. Thank you guys so much. Live, laugh, and love it.
Yeah.